and a good morning here from beautiful central Portugal. So you're joined here with birding legend Eugene, and that's me of course, and I've been given a quest. Now the quest was given to me by a fellow birding YouTube channel, Jordan from Bright Eyed Birding. You can find his link in the description below, and he's given me the quest of finding a brambling. So it's going to be quite a challenge, and I've done a bit of research, and I don't really know if they are found in my area, but you know, birds can be quite surprising. Yeah, they've got wings, so they go wherever they want. So they might be here. And I'm just going to be exploring the little farmlands here, little meadows, and some of the forest patches that are remaining in this area to see if we can't spot ourselves a brambling. But of course, we'll just see what we find along the way. That's birding. Birding is best. It's a nice and misty morning. I can already hear a lot of activity around me coming from these two little farmlands here. It's nice to see that little pony. Yeah, let me start with this field on this side. A flash of brown flew past me and sat in the bush nearby. The European stone chat. I did see a female close by, and they're a bit duller in colour. The male and female are only monogamous in the breeding season. In the distant dried out chicory, there is a flock of goldfinch. They are seed eaters. Here I observe them eating the seeds from the dried out chicory. I've seen these birds a lot, and commonly around human settlements. The black red stars. This one here is a female. I believe the male is darker in colour, but also have the red tail. The female was a bit curious to my presence. A bit of human watching done for the day. A female Sardinian warbler made an appearance from a garden nearby and disappeared into the farmlands. Yeah, so the sun's just kissing through the mist. It was nice to just observe this little field here, and those goldfinches and that stone chat was really just a lovely treat. Always check left and right. Yeah, we're heading ourselves into the bit of farmland now. So I'm just going to slowly walk here until I find a little patch of forest down here. And I'm still looking for that brambling. It's very difficult, but we keep on trying. Now, as I read, it's a winter migrant, so hopefully I encounter them. Walking through these farmlands, you encounter various trees, and one of the common ones being an olive tree. Sometimes they're quite small and very trimmed, and but sometimes you encounter an olive tree that kind of just blows your mind, because you're not used to seeing olive trees of this size. Now, I think everyone in the world knows an olive tree. Very important fruit. It can be used to create a nice, rich olive oil that everyone uses in their cooking around the world. And it can also be eaten. It's a very, very delicious little fruit. But just look at the size of this tree. Beautiful. An olive tree nearby had some moving lichen. The short-toed tree creeper. The tree creeper is looking for any small invertebrate that is nestled between the cracks of the bark. Such an agile little bird. The common chiffchaff, what a name, always announces their entrance. This little leaf warbler appeared from the cut olive branches and continued to search for food on this piece of farmland. They are insectivores, and it is common to see them do this little hover when foraging. A great spotted woodpecker landed in a tree close by and observed the area. So everyone's just getting ready for their winter. Maybe the olive tree also provides a bit of wood. But yeah, no sign of that brambling. It's going to be quite a challenge, but it's still a long winter. So I've made it here to my final stop on this bird walk, and there's a small little patch of oak forest which I find quite charming. I haven't seen any of the brambling yet, but I feel like our winter hasn't officially started, so maybe the brambling will come in December, January, February. So we're quite lucky that every now and again we're here in central Portugal, that you'll encounter these little oak forest patches, and the trees are just lined with this beautiful green moss and this kind of ferny type little plant growing on it. And the thing I love about these little forests is it creates a nice shade, it creates this kind of magical atmosphere, and this is a lot of times where I find the nuthatches, and I do really like the little nuthatches. It's not a bird that you can find in Africa that easily. I don't know about North Africa, but it's just such a little cute little forest, this. Commonly seen here and all over the world, the house sparrow. A robin, with her classic lurking behavior, snuck out of the dense vegetation and after a short while disappeared. The male Sardinian warbler, you can see his black cap and red eye, and he continued to preen himself. The black cap. This is a male, characterized by the black cap. The female has a brown cap. Was curious of my presence. You will commonly find them in and around the thickets. Thanks Jordan from Brightside Birding for this challenge. Unfortunately I didn't find the brambling, but yeah, winter is still long. I'm still going to be doing a few searches in some key areas in the upcoming winter months until I find this brambling. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Have a nice one.